You can't get past these werewolf guys without taking a few hits. Music is nice, though. Oh. Hi, I'm the Cinema Fanatic. And it's October now, which means that Halloween is right around the corner. So stay tuned, because later on, when it gets closer to Halloween, I'm going to review 2 specific Halloween specials. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You'll know soon enough. So anyway, let's get on to the subject of tonight. Tonight, I'm going to review Sevimli Frankenstein, also known as the Turkish Young Frankenstein. Yes, you heard me correctly. There is a Turkish version of Young Frankenstein. Not even Mel Brooks could escape the grip of Turkish ripoffs.
Holy underwear!
Granted, there's a reason why many American films were remade in Turkey. Based off what I heard, the Turkish military wouldn't allow American films to be shown in Turkey, and the ones that did get through would be shown in very expensive theaters. So in order for the populace to see these films, Turkish filmmakers would often remake them and infuse them with their own culture. In most cases, the remakes would only bear a passing resemblance. But in the case of Sevimli Frankenstein, it's basically a scene-for-scene remake. Almost everything from the source film is intact. The skeleton not wanting to let go of the box joke, Mr. Hilltop, the roll in the hay joke, the rotating bookcase, the I've got no body joke, Igor's rotating hump, the dead hand is my hand joke. They even do the blind man scene, verbatim. All the characters are here. Frederick, Igor, Inga, Inspector Kemp, even Frau Blucher. They even do the horse joke. Now, even though this is a scene-for-scene remake, there are some slight changes. For instance, in this film, Frederick Frankenstein is named Kemal Frank. Also, it appears Kemal's reason for creating the monster has something to do with science versus belief in the afterlife. The opening of the film has a seance in which the Frankenstein monster appears. There is a scene in which Kemal's grandfather talks to him through his own portrait. When Inspector Kemp shows up to question Kemal to see if he's doing what his grandfather did, instead of playing darts, Kemal knocks Kemp into a bathtub, and then Kemp flies out of it again in reverse. There is a completely out-of-place scene in which the monster interrupts 3 men torturing an old man. The 3 men shoot the monster, and then the monster pulls out the bullets and eats them. But aside from scenes like that, this is practically Young Frankenstein, made on the budget of a kiddie matinee film from the 60s. Okay, to be fair, the production values here are very good, mainly because in order to save money, they would film in real castles and other such places. And they didn't have to worry about background noise because back then, Turkish films were shot silent and then dubbed later. The locations are magnificent, especially the laboratory scenes, which are executed quite well, and for the budget they had, they were able to pull off a lot. The soundtrack to this film is very good, mainly because they stole it from the original film. Although, interestingly, they did do something original. This. a disco version of the main theme. That's pretty awesome. But like every film I reviewed, there are problems. The actors are not that good. Kemal overacts and comes off as cocky and jerky. In fact, almost all the actors overact. Or in some instances, underact. Take when Frau Blucher plays the violin. Look at that. It doesn't even match at all. Also, in the Sedagiv scene, that's the scene where Frederick uses charades to try and get Igor and Inga to sedate the monster. Anyway, in the Turkish version, Igor and Inga don't seem concerned at all that Kemal is getting choked by the monster. Also, while most of the technicals are good, some are not. In the brain stealing scene, you can't read the abnormal brain sign. Also, Igor can apparently teleport. Remember when he appears next to Frederick and Inga and they're like, what? Here, we see him literally teleport. 1 minute he's not there, then pop, there he is. Also, some of the jokes here are strange. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, the Turks find getting wet hilarious. And there are 2 jokes like this. When Kemp is knocked into the bathtub, and during the seance when water spurts from the monster's chest. Speaking of the monster, that's not the monster. You want to know what the monster looks like? You want to see the monster? Do you really want to see what the monster looks like? Do you really want to see what the monster looks like? Are you definitely, positively sure you want to know what the monster looks like? Here he is. I already said that is not what the monster looks like. Show us the real monster. That's Peter Boyle from the real Young Frankenstein. Show us the monster. That's Andre the Giant. Show us the monster. That's Andre the Wait. You can't be serious. That's the monster? That's it? That's terrible. There's nothing about this guy that screams monster. He's just this big hulking individual. They couldn't even put makeup on him? Oy. So this film is an interesting watch. If you want to go and check it out, go and check it out. I'm the Cinema Fanatic. I'll see you next time.
Dur bakalım nereye gidiyorsun? Daha kahve yapacaksın.